Hello, welcome to part 5 of our series for JAMB Use of English questions and answer. I've taken the first part 50 questions, the second one 50 questions, the third one 50 questions, fourth one, and now this is the fifth one. In fact, I tried to take just 40 questions for this one so that I'll be able to explain it very, very well. I'm going to explain it as though I'm teaching a baby, because I don't want you to come to my comment section and start saying, I don't understand, can you go again, can you repeat, as though we're in a live class. This is not a live class. By the way, if you want to join a live class, you'll find the link to do so in the description of this video at the comment section. Also, we also have an 100k challenge that is ongoing for a lucky JAMBite. So if you're able to score 300, you would be going, you're already at home, you will be bagging 100k for free. Yes, so if you are 5 that get 300, then there will be a raffle draw to determine who gets the 100k. Hopefully more sponsors will join us and we can have more 100k winners. All you just need to do is use the link to register. Alright? Are you ready to get into this very interesting class? Alright, before we go into taking the 40 questions, what's the first thing in passing JAMB, in having 300 or more in JAMB? Yeah. Those who had 300 and above, the guy who had 370 something, is just like me, right? Just like you. So what's the first thing in having 300 and above in JAMB this year? And I listed it. The first thing is what? Having a target JAMB score. If you don't know where you are going, any place will look like it. I'll just carry you to Concord and say, this is Lagos. And you'll be like, yeah, I'm hearing of Lagos. I didn't know this is Lagos. Because you don't know Lagos. So, you need to know where you're going. And how do you know where you're going? You set a target JAMB score. So, in my own case, my target JAMB score is what? 360. Then the second thing you need to do is target course, target program of study. What program do you want to study? What is your interest? What is your passion? What has been said concerning you? Some of you, one pastor said, you'll be a doctor. Some of you, you have the passion to treat someone. Some of you can argue a case to forth. You know, we all have that special thing, charisma or gifting in our lives. I, for one, am a teacher. That's why I do it so well, because by nature, I'm a born teacher. Right, so what's your target score? Otherwise, if you don't have a target score, when JAMB give you dustbin collection, you just collect it. I want to go to school, you just collect it. You won't be able to say, let me check other options. No, I can't go and study plant science because I don't have any interest in that, not because it's a bad course. So you need to have what? A target course. This is what I want to study in school. So the first thing, your JAMB score. Okay, for me now, for my analogy, my target score is what? Law. I want to study law. Then the third thing you need to have, very important, is your target school. What school do you want to study in? Okay, don't just say any school. No, have a target school. So my target school in this case is the University of Lagos. It could be Cross River State University. Doesn't matter. Just know that you have a target school. So when you have these three things, the next thing you need to do is write it on a paper. My target score, my target school, my target course. Cut that paper out and put it beside your reading table or beside your bed. Let's say this is your bed. Put it there. When you wake up in the morning, you see it. You say, oh, I will achieve this. I will get this done. See. So you put it by your reading table. You can also cut another section out. You can do a copy of it and put it in your reading books to download on your phone. Just make sure that you have it in your view every day. Then you begin to work towards it. So that's the first thing. Having 300 is not a big deal. Okay, we're going to go into this. I know you are eager to go into this, but we need to have a talk, heart-to-heart talk. It's not a big deal. Then another thing aside this is Fear, fear, fear. Most of you, or many of you, are scared to your teeth. I see it in the comments. Come and see the questions that people are asking.
Get the cheapest science materials from allschoollabs.com.
People are calling me. People are sending me messages on WhatsApp. I'm scared. Last 2 years, I had 150. I'm scared. Is there anything you can do for me? I say, guy, no fear. Don't be scared. That's the fourth important thing. Put away fear. Whatever JAMB is going to set, or WAEC is going to set, if you're writing WAEC, it's from the syllabus, it's from the textbook. So deal with your fear. Read and read and read. Even up until now, many of you still spend a lot of time on TikTok. Not saying it's bad, but what are you doing there? When you could share some of those times to your book, right? Then watch a lot of videos like this. Because some of us are not the bookworm. I will not lie, I'm not the bookworm. So people can read 8 hours. Me, I can't read 8 hours. I can't read 5 hours. I can't read 4 hours straight. That's not who I am. Okay? But the time I devote to read, I read. Then I like visual kind of study like we are doing now. So I watch a lot of videos when I'm writing my exam. In fact, I will be writing one this year, very soon. So everybody writes exam in life. So, but you make sure that you conquer the fear of that exam, no matter how notorious or infamous that exam is. Make sure you conquer that fear. Have some confidence and have assurance in yourself. I can do it. I can have 300. Then make sure you join that 100K challenge. And if you're not sure you can score 300, if you have a friend who can score 300, get him to join that 100K challenge. Then they share the money with you. Even if they give you 20K from 100K, you still carry now. Okay, let's get into today's class. Alright, welcome back. We've had a beautiful start up. Now, we're going to take the questions gently. Okay, I'm not going to rush them and I'm going to try my best to explain. If you have questions, you have comments, you're not sure, please use the comment section. Everybody must use the comment section. Again, one more thing. Let me know in the comment section your target JAMB score, your target course, and your target school. I want to know in the comment section. After you've applied for the 100K challenge, yes, then let me know in the comment section. Because I want to follow you, I want to mentor you personally to see how you can get there. Right? Good. We're going to talk about it. Now, let's begin. In the question below, choose the option nearest in meaning. I always tell you in all of my videos that follow instructions. Instruction is your life. Don't forget that phrase. It's from Pastor Chris. Instruction is your life. Follow instruction. Never disregard instruction. Pay attention to instruction. Nearest in meaning. Choose the option that is nearest in meaning to the underlined. What's the underlined? This. This is an expression. Now, in the question below, choose the option nearest in meaning to the underlined expression. The story has to be taken with a grain of salt. Some persons may say with a pinch of salt. You may see pinch of salt, you may see grain of salt. It simply means, no need to read all these options. I'll tell you straight. It simply means take the story with not seriously. Don't be too serious with the story. Maybe the story is not so true. Maybe there are a lot of loopholes and lies. So let's see. You need some salt. No, it's not literal. It's an expression. Now, what type of expression is this? Let me know in the comment section. So there is no salt in the story. No. The story is questionable. Yes. The story is not fully, it's not concrete, it's not 100% concrete. There is some loopholes. This is the correct answer. It's not literal, so it does not mean salt as you see in the story. Do you understand now? Good. In the question below, choose the option nearest in meaning. We have another one, nearest in meaning to the underlined word. Okay, it's usually hard to change the course of action when one crosses the Rubicon. The underlined expression as used in this sentence means to what? A, pass through a place called Rubicon. No, I've told you these are not literal meanings. Cross a river, called Rubicon. No. Cross a bridge, called Rubicon. Pass a special test. No. Be irrevocably committed. That means crossing the Rubicon means you have passed something. It's not easy to come back. You understand? It was like what Jesus said to the disciples. He says, no one who has placed his hand, who has got committed to a cause and turns back is worthy to follow me. So when you have crossed the Rubicon, this line was said by Shakespeare. I think was it Shakespeare? I think Shakespeare. So it means you have committed yourself irrevocably. You cannot draw back. Next question. In the question below, choose the option. We are still on nearest in meaning. To the underlined word, pull the wool over by the eye. This implies that the salesman tried to force me to buy his goods. No. Offer me cotton wool. Okay, wait, let me look at it though. Pull the wool over the eye. Okay, make me buy his wool. No. Dupe me, cover my eyes with wool. Again, I've told you, it's not literal expression, so we can cancel all these ones that's talking about literal use of wool. So it's going to be between this and this. Let's read it again. The salesman tried to pull the wool over my eye. This means that the salesman tried to force me to buy his goods or dupe me. He's duped me. And the salesman wanted to do mago for me. There were lies in what he was saying. He wanted to corner me. He wanted to confuse me. He wanted to take advantage of me. Okay. In the question below, choose the option nearest in meaning to the underlined. Idiom counted our chickens before they were hatched. You must have seen this before. Some will even say counted the eggs before they were hatched. This means that Idiom is regarded each egg as a chicken. No, totally it's not this. Hatch the egg mature, it's not literal. Assuming that the expectation had already been realized. This is it. So Idiom already believes that all our plans were going to be fulfilled before they were even fulfilled. So that's what it means. And as you are learning this expression, try to use them in your day-to-day communication. That's how you become a master of English, or the English language. Next, in the question below, choose the option nearest meaning to the underlined. Solo had resigned his job with the textile mill. He doesn't seem to worry about getting another job. His plans are quite in the air. Okay, quite in the air. Nearest meaning for quite in the air means what? Air-mailed. No, it doesn't mean that his plans are like a parcel flying in the air. No. Airtight. No. Uncertain. Yes. Certain. No. Airborne. It's not airborne. So it's between this and this. So his plans are quite in the air means that his plans are not certain yet. They are not land. Any parcel that is still in the air is unuseful. What would you use a parcel that is in? Maybe you ordered something from Timo and the parcel is still in the air. Is it useful to you? It's not useful to you, so uncertain. And then you have 7. In the question below, choose the expression of the word that best complete the sentence. Okay, best completes. Now, we've left opposites in meaning, but now the best complete. The farmer has bought the insecticide because he was bent on dash the insect in his farm. Exterminating, estimating, extenuating, extinguishing, exemplifying. What's the correct option? Exterminating. We use exterminating when we want to eradicate pesticide. Pest, rather. So, exterminating. 8. In the 7. In the question below, choose the expression or word which best completes each sentence. The young lady decided to dash. A. Do away with the many advices given her by her relative. Reject all the advices given her by. Okay, now we said best completes now. Reject all the advices given her by her relation. Take to all the advices. No, we have do away. Okay, that's the do away. Okay, take to all the advices. I think there's an option E. Reject. No, it will be do away. That means the young lady decided to do away. This best completes. Do away with the many advices given by a relative. So honestly, it's between A and B. It could also be the young lady decided to reject all the advices given by her relation. But the best the one that best, it's not like B is not correct in a sense, but the one that best completes is do away with the many advices given by our relative. You still there? In the question below, choose the expression or word that best completes each sentence. Two ministers found it very difficult to get dash. Two ministers found it very difficult to get through with each other in the cabinet. By with one another, through with one another, off from each other, on with each other. Okay. In the question below, choose the expression which best comes. So two ministers found it very difficult to get on. They didn't get on with each other. Or some persons will say get through with each other in the cabinet. No. There's some things here that don't look correct. Sorry. Two ministers found it very difficult to get on with each other. Get on and get through with each other. Get through with each other.
Run quick tests and analysis. Visit analysis.africa.
In the cabinet. We'll go with get through with each other, not get on with each other. It can't be one another because they are just two. When it's two, you use each other. So get through with each other in the cabinet. You see that sometimes some of those options can be very, very similar. So nobody is perfect. No teacher is perfect. That's why we've not seen somebody who had 400 yet, or even 95 in English. I've not seen. Maybe the race, but I've not seen. Why? Because there is some options that will be so close. In case not taken, you could get it wrong. So this is one of such options, and we'll go with get through with each other in the cabinet. Let me know what you think if it's E. Okay. Next question. In the question below, choose the expression word which best completes. Best completes each sentence. The school board has placed an order for A. All the furniture and equipment required in the new school. All the furniture and equipment required in the new school. Okay, the wordings are almost the same with slight changes. Why? What are the changes? We can see S here. You can see S here. Now, furniture does not have an S, even if it's 1,000 furniture. So furniture is a compound word. One piece of furniture is furniture. One piece of decks, 10 pieces of decks, furnitures. You understand? It's like information. You don't say informations. Information, even if you are getting it hundreds from hundred sources, is information. It's like news. You don't say newsies. No, news. I'm listening to the news. I'm getting the news. Okay? So the same with furniture. S is wrong here. There is no S in furniture. And there is no S in equipment as well. So these words don't have S. So the school board has placed an order for all the furniture and equipment required in the new schools. All the furniture and equipment, there's an S here, so this is wrong. Many of the furniture, there's an S here, so this is wrong. So this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. This is the only correct one. In the question below, choose the expression or word which best completes each sentence. On his way back, the boy ran into a long procession of men, women, and children in dash. Now, when we are listing adjective, you start by opinion to size and on like that. So now let's see. One will list characteristics of something. So that's what adjective is. So on his way back, the boy ran into a long procession of men, women, and children in exceedingly flowing white, beautiful. Okay, white, beautiful, exceedingly flowing gown. No, this is wrong. You couldn't be in this format. You can't put color first. Opinion first. Your opinion first. So not color first. Exceeding. So it has to be between B and C. Then you have white flowing. You can't put color first. Flowing exceedingly. Exceedingly has to come. Flowing cannot come before exceedingly. It doesn't make grammatical sense. So on his way back, the boy ran into a long procession. Procession means a long movement of people, often in a kind of a formation. Women and children in exceedingly flowing white, beautiful gown. exceedingly beautiful. This is an opinion right there. Exceedingly beautiful, and color, and follow opinion. White, flowing gowns. Exceedingly flowing, white, beautiful gowns. Well, between B and C. On his way back, the boy ran into a long procession of men, women, and children in exceedingly beautiful, white, flowing gowns. Exceedingly flowing. No, it couldn't be exceedingly flowing. It would be exceedingly beautiful, white, flowing gowns. So the option will be C. We can't say exceedingly flowing. But if you say exceedingly flowing, it means the men, the women, and children. Now, exceedingly qualifies whatever is next. So if you say exceedingly beautiful, makes sense. That means it was so beautiful, the clothes, the dress they were wearing. Makes sense. But if you say exceedingly flowing will mean like from here to Lagos. They wore a gown or a dress that was flowing from here up until from Lagos to Abuja. The dress was flowing. That would be hyperbolic. That doesn't even make sense. Forget that it's even hyperbolic. It's not even hyperbolic. Except in some sense, so it doesn't make sense. So the better rendering from these two is this. So select the option that best explain the information conveyed in the sentence. Okay. Most of the time, their presence is a menace. So this is the one you will have issue with. Menace. What's menace? Mess. Their presence is a mess. Their presence is useless. It's useless. So it's not meaningful because it's the best explain. It's not meaningful. Menace means rubbish. Their presence is seldom a bother. No. That means less a bother, not often a bother. No. It's a lot of bother. That's what menace means. Their presence is usually of great concern. Their presence gives us a lot of concern. It's not threat. He didn't say menace is not threat. Menace just means rather. They have a lot of. Some of you that are not Yoruba will say, what's rather? You say, what's rather? It's rather. So, great concern. It's not threat. He didn't say they were a threat. Okay. Now, 13. Select the option that best explains the information conveyed in the sentence. My son, who is in the USA, is studying engineering. My son is in the USA studying engineering. Okay, so what does this mean? My only son in the USA is studying engineering. One of my sons is in the USA studying engineering. My son are in the USA. My sons, there was nothing like sons. So because there is nothing like sons, this one already is wrong. Can cross this out. My only son is in the USA studying engineering. Is there an option E? Let's see. No, okay. My son, who is in the USA, is studying engineering. A. My only son in the USA is studying engineering. B. One of my sons is in the USA. They didn't say that. There is nothing like one of my sons here. But I think this does not insinuate that he has more than one son. So, you can also cross this out. So between A and D. My only son in the USA is studying engineering. My only son is in the USA studying engineering. Now let's read it again. My son, who is in the USA, is studying engineering. My only son in the USA is studying engineering. My only son is in the USA studying engineering. I love all these kind of questions. They kind of want to bust your brains. Okay, my only son in the USA is studying engineering. My only son is in the USA studying engineering. My son, who is in the USA? Because there is an is and in here, this is your answer. Okay, now is in makes this answer richer. This is also correct though, not wrong, but by looking at best, always remember that the instruction, like I started with, best. So we're looking at the best explanation now, and that will be D, because D gives us a fuller, a richer. My son is in the USA studying engineering. My only son is in the USA studying engineering. My son who's in the USA is studying engineering. So D is richer understanding. Okay, select the option that best explains the information conveyed in the sentence. The muse of God grinds slowly, but the grind exceedingly small. You see the way I'm taking my time on this. All the other videos I've taken, I don't take this much time. But this one, I want you to get it well, okay? So that you are all in the comment section just singing praise. By the way, if you are enjoying this video, let me know in the comment section. You must let me know. That's what you owe me for the effort and the time I put into this. So let's just state in the video, in the comment section, I'm enjoying this, right on. And then you give it a like. Good, give the video a like. Alright, let's continue. We're going to stop at 20, then we'll break the video, and then we'll continue from 21. So it's 22 now. Select the option that best explains the information conveyed in the sentence. The muse of God grinds slowly, but the grind exceedingly small. Right, this is like a proverb, it's an expression as well. Okay, what does it mean? A, God has a meal where every material in life is thoroughly ground. It's not literal. It's not a literal expression. So this is wrong. God may seem slow in action, but he adequately rewards every bit of injustice. The word is like a food factory. Oh, come on, man. It's not this. Even though God is never in a hurry, he achieves all things. It's not this as well. It's not this. So the correct answer is God may seem slow in action, but he adequately rewards every bit of injustice. The muse of God grinds slowly, but the grind exceedingly small. Some will say, but the grind exceedingly sure. I've seen another place it says sure. Okay, means that it may take time, but we'll catch up with the easy one. Next, select the option that best explains information conveyed in the sentence. Best explains. I was one of those who actively believe in the development program. Okay, so which of these options best explain this? I was the originator of the program. No, it says I believed. It didn't say I began the program. Originator means the program started with me. I'm the one who began the program. So this is wrong. Alright, I was checking if it's still running. I was one of the people who embraced the program. Okay, I was one of the great number who developed these programs effectively. I was all part of those who renounced. I didn't say renounce here, but something like renounce here. So let's look at it again. I was one of the people who actively believe in his developmental program. Okay, so it's between C and D. I was one of the people who embraced the program. I was one of the great number who developed. He didn't say they developed it. He didn't say he developed the program. He says he believed, actively believed. So I was one of the people who embraced the program. Select the option that best explains the information conveyed in the sentence. People are not interested in who rules. Okay. Now, which of this explains this? People who rules are not interested in the rule. You have messed it up. Go to the arrow. It's not correct. The rulers are not indifferent about the people. People are indifferent about the rulers. People are ruled by the people that they are interested in. This one too, you have scattered it. It doesn't make any sense. Okay. People are not interested in who rules. That means people are interested in who. People are not interested in who rules. Okay. So it's between B and C. The rulers are not indifferent about the people. People are indifferent. That means people are less concerned about the rulers. People are not interested in who rules. People are less concerned. That's what indifferent is about the rulers. Are you still there? Choose the most appropriate option opposite in meaning to the underlying word. Good students can easily identify spurious arguments. And what's the instruction? Most appropriate, opposite in meaning. Opposite in meaning. Good students can easily identify spurious arguments. Spurious means fake, false. So opposite in meaning to false is what? It's only genuine that makes logical, makes sense there. Opposite in meaning as well. Let's say skin now looks flabby. Flabby is like frapapa. Like those people that hand like when you tap, okay, when you tap it is shaking. This place is flabby too for me. It's like those people that when you tap like frapapa. We call it frapapa in Yoruba or local tongue, but it's called flabby. Okay, his skin now looks flabby as a result of his changed circumstances. Means it's not firm. It's frapapa. So, the opposite of that is what? Firm. That means easy. Gym is a lot. You must be. If they meet concept, some part of my body is frapapa like this place. 19. Choose the most appropriate option, opposite in meaning to the underlying word. He and his lieutenant have been accused of remaining intransigent. Trans. Now, see, let me give you one trick. When you see some words like this, some words that you will meet in your exam, you've never seen them before. We are studying this, which we got from predictions from JAMB 10-15 years questions ago. And you know that JAMB will often set new questions 80% from what they have said before. Okay, so if you are able to master this, you have a very fair idea of beating anything, any JAMB question. Now, but you will still meet some words that you've never heard before, that you've not seen before. What you have to do is look at that word closely. If you can identify a syllable in that word that you have a clear idea of, at least it will guide you in taking the right answer. Then, once you identify a syllable from here, you can do elimination method to remove the one that will not go with what you are seeing. Are you there now? Now let's see this one. He and his lieutenants have been accused of remaining intransigent. Trans, what does trans mean? Trans is from the word, trans means to move from point A to point B. Example, transportation, from here to there. Transgender, from male to female, or female to male. And then anything trans means, so when they now say in, this is a prefix. Prefix means, most times prefix is like the opposite to that word. So in trans means it's not moving, he refused to move. So the rock see the brain there. He and his lieutenants have been accused of remaining intransigent. That means they are rigid. They don't change, they don't move to new ideas. So what's the opposite in meaning to intransigent? That means they don't move. Meaning they are what? Compromising. They don't move, they are rigid. So the opposite of rigid is what? Somebody, anything goes. That means you tell him, go like this, he go. Yeah, go like this, he go. Compromise. It's like blue, blabber is compromising. So that's why this is our option. 20. Choose the most appropriate option. Opposite in meaning of the underlying word. In the opinion of most observers, it was a disinterested decision. Disinterested. Can you see another word like that? That means interested, I want, desire. Disinterested, I don't want, I don't desire. So, disinterested, opposite of disinterested will be what? Let's read it again, so that we'll choose a better option. Opposite in meaning. In the opinion of most observers, It was a disinterested decision. Meaning they were not interested in it. They were not part of it. They did not give themselves to it. So what is the opposite in meaning to this? Impartial, biased, neutral, candid. I will go with biased. In the opinion of most observers, it was a disinterested decision. Biased. Yes, we'll go with biased. Not neutral, not impartial. Impartial will not fit in there. Biased. It was a biased. Okay. Disinterested means he did not have any interest in this. He didn't have any personal interest in this. Bias means he has interest. Do you see that? Yeah. Now I'm going to make sure you don't cut any of these parts where I was having thinking time, so that you see that yes, everybody thinks it's not magic. Many times we cut, people went into cut and all of that, but you need to think so as to make the most accurate decision. Okay, now we're going to question 20. Choose the most appropriate option opposite the meaning of the underlined word. We watch in wonder as she rattled away in the esoteric language. Pastor Chris used to use this word a lot. Esoteric means strange language, a language that is understood by a particular level. Okay, esoteric. So opposite in meaning again to esoteric would be what? To something that is hidden, that is not open to the majority. That would be what? Something that is familiar, that is open. Right, so with that we've come to the end of 20 questions. If you are not subscribed, you are doing yourself. When I upload new videos, you won't know. When you subscribe and you smash the notification, YouTube will notify you, then you come to watch, you prepare yourself for your exam. Also, remember that you download the apps. Go and download the apps, so go and download the apps and begin to practice these questions all for free. And if you enjoyed this part, why not just say, I enjoyed it, please give us more. Okay, no, I'll take 5 more questions. Before we call this video a wrap. Choose the most appropriate option opposite the meaning of the underlined word. The masses are controlled by the whims and caprices of their rulers. Means whims and caprices means the desire of their rulers. That means they don't have backbone. Anywhere the rulers want them to go, they go. So now, opposite in meaning to that would be what? They have backbone. They refuse the opinion, the sentiments, the personal motive of their rulers. So that was willpower. They are controlled by the willpower. That means they refuse. The whims and caprices means the biasness and the selfish desires. So, but no, they are not moved by that. To choose the most appropriate option, opposite in meaning again, the government is initiating new effective programs to boost production. So initiating means starting. So if you are not starting, you are what? You are ending. So we're supposed to go with, we can go with this, but we have enhancing, which is like opposite, which negates this. So we can't take that. So terminating, reducing, they go together. So this is our option. 22. Choose the most appropriate option opposite in meaning to the underlying word. In his quest for solidarity, the party leader undertook a nationwide tour. What's solidarity? He wants everybody to stand by him. Another word for that is unity. Everybody should rally around about him. So, opposite in meaning to solidarity will be what? From this, resistance. Opposite in meaning again. Our party is wielding potent political power. Wielding means we are holding, we are amassing, we are carrying. So our party is holding potent political power. So what's the opposite of holding? Assuming, no. Praising, no. Restoring, to be renouncing. That means we are releasing. Okay, and then question 25, where we stop for now. Choose the option appropriate, opposite in meaning as well. The ruler expects allegiance. Allegiance means loyalty. Okay, support from the subject at all time. And what would be the opposite of allegiance? That would be what? Disloyalty. Good. Now, we're going to take the remaining 15 questions in another video right now. So I just don't want this video to be too long. So that's why we are breaking it into two. So see you in the next video. Bye for now. Hi, I'm sure you enjoyed the video you just watched. To see more content as that, preparing you for your upcoming exam, make sure to smash the subscribe button and turn on notification. Also, remember that you can use the comment section to send us your questions or your inquiries, and we are happy to take them. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.